YouTube, my name is Drinton41 and today I'm going to be showing you how to add blur into your images for those who like shooting outdoor portraits and for those who like shooting studio portraits. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add more blur into your images. So let's dive right into it. So for those who like retouching their images, mine is half retouched, and so I merged all the layers and created one layer, and so I'm gonna rename it and call it blur. So after renaming it, I'm going to go to the filter panel, select blur, lens blur. This can work with any other type of blur, including the Gaussian blur, apart from the radial and motion blur. Yeah, it can work with the rest type of blurs. So when the lens blur panel opens, you're going to select the radius according to your own preference, either between 0 to 100. But as for me, I prefer selecting between anything between 30 and 45. So I'm gonna take mine to around 39. 39 looks good. Yeah, you can preview your image. Yeah, 39 looks good. So as you can see, this effect is going to be applied to the whole image. So I select OK. Yeah, so after pressing OK, after the blur has been added into your image, now as you can see, her face is already blurry, but you're gonna fix that. You're going to go to your layer, select blur, add a mask, select mask. After selecting mask, press Ctrl I to invert it. When you invert it, I'm now going to get my model back the same way she was. I'm going to go and select my brush tool. I'm going to go and select my brush tool and go to straight to flow. I like selecting my flow anything between 30 and 45. So for a reason being, I want my image to be realistic when I'm posting it on Instagram. So I'm gonna put 30. 30 looks good. 31 looks good. 34 looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna increase my brush size according to how I want it to be brushed. I start brushing. As you can see, the effect has already started being applied, but this effect may be a little bit harder for those who aren't keen on where they're brushing. So let me make it easy for you. I'm going to press the stroke key, and when you press the stroke key, it's gonna show you a red layer of where the blur is being applied. Let me show you. I'm going to delete this mask and create another one. I'm going to add the red mask. Any part that I'm going to be applying the blur is going to be removing the red mask. As you can see, this way it's going to be making work a little bit easier and save time for those who like editing a little bit quite fast. So you're gonna be changing your brush size according to where you're putting your strokes. I wanna make this video as short as possible, so I won't be that much accurate with this image. So as you can see, using the help of the red layer, I've been able to apply my blur according to the places where I want my blur to be checked in. And when I remove the red layer, as you can see, my model is still on focus. Her face, her body hasn't been touched by the blur. But let's now check to see what you've done before, after. Before, after. You guys can see the changes, right? Look at it. Before, after. Before, after. So the blur has been applied. It's quite simple. So for the areas closer to her skin, you're going to return the red mask, and now brush off the red mask as you apply the blur. Reduce your brush size to make it easier not to touch her skin or any place that you don't want it to be blurred. So I'm gonna brush out the red layer. Yeah. So keep brushing. Brush out the red layer until you get a decent image that has good blur. So press the stroke key again. Now let's check before, after. Before, after. As you can see, the blur has been applied and it looks quite good on the model and the image. So if you really liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be posting more good content in the future. Peace.